Namaste everybody, welcome to Aphinya Yoga. I am Aphinya. First and foremost, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I am so grateful that I have an opportunity to hanging out with you today. I am grateful that our paths cross. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you find anything here that help you to enhance your perspective, your skill to help you to become more healthy and happy for yourself and others, please considering subscribe. And any one of you who are regular, please know that you are my hero and just continue to be that change that you want to see in the world. Trust that you have whatever it takes to make your life more healthy and happy. And you also inspire people out there to really help you to become that. So thank you so very much. This video is about yoga, and once again it's going to be a yoga over 40. And do you know why that is? It's because I am in the same tribe and I just cannot do the video and not mentioning that, because my body is not that young anymore, and as we get older we have a different set of challenge and difficulty and aches and pains, and each and every one of us is also actually have our own challenge, which bring me to this intention that I want to really give it to you, is that no matter where you are in your practice, please take a deep breath. Allow your soul stay away from that negativity in your mind that may mention something like, I am just late in the game. I don't think I am ready for the yoga. I don't think that I am young enough to do that, right? Don't let that negativity make you feel defeat and feel like you just should give up on your health and happiness altogether, because that is not the truth. Don't worry about how old you are, how young you are, as long as you take the commitment to love yourself. That is all it takes. And whatever you feel in the day from the progress you create for yourself, that is the gift for you. And bring me to also this very first year of the video is that I just want to mention, no matter how progress you create for your journey toward your health and your happiness, if it is small, if it is big, if you have breakthrough, please enhance it, embrace it. Every step forward, big or small, it is the momentum that is going to take you further and further forward to your health and happiness, okay? So don't discount your small step. It is essential. Now, before I see you on the mat, please, if this video is really serve you well, considering give it a thumbs up. And even share it with your friends and families you know that they are going to gain the benefit as well. For any one of you who would love to support my channel, I have my PayPal account link on the description below, plus all of the yoga props that I recommend as well. Now, if you cannot support me financially, but you have this desire to send me blessing, give me prayer, show up to each and every class that I offer, or each and every video that I share with you, what it helped me to find my happiness and health, that is also in itself a gift from me. And thank you for that. Are you ready? Well, let me see you on the mat. Here we are, everyone, and I hope you are on your spot with a mat, a couple blocks, a strap, a knee pad, a bolster, and a couple blankets. Please invest on this prop for yourself. Do you know why? Because you worth spending money on, especially to take good care of your health. Also, this video is gearing toward beginner, tighter body. Tell me, what can I do, Aphinya? I want to help myself to feel better. Well, let's come into the standing, and you start kind of shaking your wrist and your ankles. While you're standing, learn to lift your chest up toward the sky, okay? Even that little action right there is help to decompress your spine, which is great. So shake, 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 shake. Now I want you to face the long side edge of your mat, okay? Make your feet a little bit wider than your hip and start to swing your body side to side, lifting your chest up toward the sky. And as your arms come to the front of the body, you can let it hit your shoulder. And when the arms go behind your body, you can let it hit your back or hips. Or maybe you let both hands hitting, the middle part of the body like that. And you have options, and you can go back and forth. And you keep breathing deeply, fully, and evenly. Now from there, let's come into a stop. And have your feet parallel to one another. I'm going to take the prop away so you can see. Hip distance apart. Stand a little bit toward the heels of your feet. Learn to spread your toes apart and ground the big toes and your little toe down toward the earth. Then lift your heart high, lengthen your tailbone down. Deep breath once again, inhale. And exhale fully. Let's circle your neck in one direction, nice and big. And you keep going. If you feel tight in your neck and your jaw, you actually can kind of open and close your mouth. It really feels good. 2 more times here. 1, 2. And chin into the other direction. Please remember, keep lengthening your chest up toward the sky. Feel your tailbone lengthening down toward the heels, okay? So your hip will stay a little bit more toward the back. If you lengthen your tailbone down and you feel like you shift your weight more toward the toes, you actually push your hip forward and your lower back will not be happy about that. 2 more right here. 1, 2. You come back center. Let's circle your shoulder up and back. And then change the direction. Now you can hold your shoulder with your hands and feel your elbow actually move. That's also help. You can do, freestyle hand swinging. That also can help to move your shoulder, or just kind of work on the shoulder itself. Yeah? And then come to stop. Now, open your arms, inhale out and up toward the sky. Hold your left wrist, draw your shoulder blades back, engage your core. Exhale, stretch to the right. If your shoulder is not happy, don't hold it. Bring your right hand down. Come up center. Switch hand, shoulder blades back, and then stretch left. So you have 2 options here. Either hold the wrist or do not hold the wrist. Which one do you know it feels better for your body? Well, make sure your shoulders are comfortable. Right. Because when you hold your wrist, keep going, you make your shoulder stretch a little bit more narrower. And when you tie, you actually want a lot of room. So if you don't hold your wrist, your shoulder have more space to move. And it's good for us who are tighter. One more on each side. Exhale, stretch right. Weight on your heels. Last one, come up. And then exhale, switch and stretch sideways to the left. Come back up center. Bring both hands down by your side. Shift your weight toward your left leg. Now start to move your right leg back behind you and just heel toe it and start bending your left knee, okay? Go back. We are going to target the hip flexors. Find a spot that you feel comfortable. Now, if you start to wobbling, imagine you have a bloom. You have a stick. The stick is not big enough, like this big, long pipe between your thighs. So you hug your inner thigh in toward that pipe. Can you feel it? It's made you become a little bit more stable, which is important. So hug the thighs in, engage your core. Lift your chest up toward the sky, shoulder blades together on your back, palm facing forward. When the exhale come, work on both legs. Bend your left knee forward, kick your right heel back. And then inhale, lift your heart a little bit higher, neck is long as well. And exhale, work the legs. Tailbone down, inhale from your core, lengthening all the way out to the crown of your head. Exhale, work the legs. And inhale here. Now next exhale, bend your right knee, shift your weight toward your left foot, and start to launch yourself, come back forward. Get that? And if you start to feel uncomfortable, open your legs a little apart and swing your body side to side again. It's really good to kind of loosen up the muscles often when you are really tight, okay? I'm trying to be careful with the door there. I'm about to hit it. Then you come back to the front of the mat again. Point your feet forward. Shift your weight toward your right leg. Bend your right knee slightly. And actually, you bend your right knees a lot and start to kind of slide your left leg back. And then kind of slide, zigzag your back leg as far as you feel comfortable, right? If you have a wall, you can have one hand on the wall there, which is actually an important thing to think about when you really stiffed. The wobbling can happen greatly, right? Use the wall to help yourself. So when you find the length of the leg that's work, thinking about that big pipe, long pipe between your thighs, and hug your thighs in. Inhale, lift your heart up toward the sky. Exhale, work both legs. Bend your right knee deeper. Kick your left heel back behind you. Root your tailbone down. Engage your core. Length all the way out through the crown of your head. Shoulder blades together. Exhale, work the legs. Imagine that your spine is grow tall out through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, lunge and kick the back heel back. Inhale, spine lengthening. Give each one space. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lift the heart. And next exhale, bend your left knee. Shift your weight more toward your right foot. Engage your core. And then step your left leg forward. And once again, shake your hands. Shake your feet. Spine lengthen. From here, come to full stop. You are going to turn facing the long side edge of the mat. Okay? That. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, are you ready? Engage your core. Bend your knee and feel that the energy move out through the knee while your chest lift up toward the sky. Inhale, push down into your feet. Come away from the knees a bit. And exhale, go back, long energy out through your knees. Now get your arms out to the side. Next is long. Inhale, stand up a little taller, bring your hands down. And exhale, extend. So you feel the energy move out from the center. So you feel that long line of energy. Come up, standing just slightly, and two more. Relax your jaw. Last breath here. Push into your feet. Stand nice and tall. When you feel safe, turn your toes in one at a time and make them parallel toward one another. Soften your knees. Squeeze your chins in. Push your thighs out. Hips go back. Straight your leg. Root your tailbone down. Inhale, lift your heart up toward the sky. And then you're going to send your chest forward and down toward the earth. This is the times, and start maybe soften your knees a bit. Grab the blocks. Put it on either sides of your hands. Find the depth of your folding. You see how low can you go, and you stop and use the block to help you to keep the height that your back is happy. Yeah? And then inhale, lengthen your spine forward, engage your core. Exhale, send that chest a little bit down, more toward the earth. And inhale, move away from that. And then exhale, go a little bit more. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Hug your chins in, push your thighs out. Go as deep as your body can go. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heart up and away from the floor. You bend both knees. Now you are going to turn toward your left leg. Grab your knee pad with you. You point your left foot forward. Get your knee pad right into the middle of your mat, so your right knee can be on it. And then from here, you are going to straight your left leg and have your heel down, your toes are up. Your hips are squared. Imagine that pipe between your thighs again. Hug the pipe in with your thighs. Lengthen your spine forward. Inhale, engage your core. And exhale, send your heart forward and down toward the earth. 3 more breaths. Now you want your spine to elongate at all times. Okay? 1. And each exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. Relax your jaw. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, move up and away from the mat. Now drag your left leg in. Have the foot on the floor. Stay strong on the big toe side edge of the foot. And you are going to cross your right leg behind your left leg. And land on the big toe side edge of the foot as well. Now the shin part of your legs are hugging. Core is in. Spine nice and lengthened. Find the height that your back can stay elongated first, okay? Be safe here. And exhale, you're going to send your chest forward and toward the floor. And you have another 3 breaths here. Now make sure that your weight are more onto your feet than your hands. So that's going to help you to stay more stable. 1. Exhale and see how low can you go. If you can go low, change the height of the block. 2. Last breath. To really support your stretch. And exhale, bow. Now bend both knees. Step your right leg back. Have the knees on the knee pad. Then you step your left leg back. Have your left knee to meet the right. Now right here you can make a fist and make it underneath the shoulder. You can have them on blocks. Or you can have flat hand, but make sure you spread your fingers apart, okay? Or have your hands on the mat and spread your finger apart. And from here, you drop your hips side to side. I find that when my wrists are not yet flexible, is that if I am not yet unstiff my wrist joints, have a flat hand, it is not a good feeling. Make a fist is actually better because My fist right now is in the neutral position. It's not extension, it's not flexion. Come back center. Now from here, why don't we take a tabletop position? Once again, you can make a fist, you can have a flat hand and really spread your fingers apart and crawl on all finger pads, and 4 corners of your palm should be on the ground. And I would love you to take this time to make a spinal circulation, please. Any direction first is good. So what happened here is that when you go back, you start to round your back up toward the sky, head down and tailbone down, and you shift your weight to the other side of the hip, and then shift your weight forward, and you start to arch your back. Heads go up, tailbones up, belly down, and you shift your weight to the other wrist and send it back to the knee and start to round, and you shift to the opposite knee and then go forward. Right. Try to get that sensation on your back first. And when you start to feel comfortable with that, then you can add your neck with it. Right. Then you get the whole spine from your neck all the way down to your tailbone to participate in this circular motion, which is really good for your back muscles. And also your neck and your shoulder muscles. We'll do 3 more breaths here. 1, 2, 3. Change to the other direction, please. Relax your jaw. Don't let go of that energy in your wrist, okay? And we do 3 more times here. 1, 2, 3. And you come back center, grab a block. Grab a block. Grab 2 blocks. And I'm going to target the hamstring muscles right now. So you are going to step your right leg forward and slide it out until you can have your heel down and your toes up and your right leg becomes straight. Balance on your left knee and please tuck your left toes under. Imagine that big pipe between your thighs, your inner thighs right there. Hug that pipe in. Engage your core. Inhale, spine nice and long. Your tailbone go down and your spine go up. And exhale, melt the heart. 3 more breaths. Remember, let the blocks serving you here. 1. Your hamstring will stop you at some point. And you are going to challenge it 1 breath at a time. Go as low as your back can remain elongated. Last breath here, right? The lower your chest go down, the rest help you need from blocks. And then come up and away from the floor. Drag your right foot in, right? Plant the foot down, big toe side edge is firm. Step your left leg forward and cross behind your right leg. Yeah. Big toe side edge go down as well and hug your shins in, engage your core. Spine lengthening forward. And exhale, we go forward and toward the ground. Okay? Weight on your feet, 3 more breaths. Relax your jaw. 1. Have your arms wide enough and your shoulders can be happy. 2, last breath here. 3. Now bend both knees, step your left leg back. We're gonna go into child's pose, okay? Left knees come down, step your right leg back. Now toe together, knees apart, and you take your child pose by half your hand alongside the ears and bring your forehead down toward the earth. If that is not happening at all, put the block underneath your forehead and you rest on it. And take a couple deep breaths right here. Inhale deeply. Relax your jaw. Exhale, let it go. Another breath. Exhale, let it go. Now come up onto your hands and knees. Thread the needle. That's the name of the pose. You are going to thread your right hand first. Go in between your left hands and knee. Look toward the left and look up as you thread. Okay? And thread, look up, and come down on that right side of your cheek. Now your left hand, you can have your elbow bend or extend it alongside the ears. Whatever shape of your left hand is, lengthening your left hip back behind you. 2 more breaths. You're going to feel a little twist in here. Twisting sensation in your trunk. 2. Another breath. 3. Use your left hand to help you to come off from the floor. Unthread. Turn your body toward the right side of the house. Now have your left hand, knee, and right leg in one straight line, and you want your hip to go over the left knee. And if you need blocks to help you to do that, please do so. Take a deep breath in. And then root your tailbone all the way to your right foot. Engage your core. Spin your chest a little bit more up toward the sky and length along your right side body. 2 more breaths here. Use blocks or not. See which one works for your body. 1. Relax your jaw. 2. And from here, turn toward the mat, and we're going to go into the pose that's called lizard pose. Okay? Grab the blocks again. Block is really helpful to give you height. Hip square, right leg step to the right, diagonal slightly to the right. Body diagonal to the left. Broaden your arms as wide as you need. Take the block with you if you need it. Situate yourself. When you feel supported, then hips go back, core is in, chest go forward, inhale. Neck is long, and exhale, send your heart downward toward the earth. Once again, the height of your block, it really depends on how tight your stretch sensation feel and how deep can you go. 1, we need 2 more breaths here. Make sure your right knee remain over your right ankle. And last breath. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Take your right leg back to meet the left. And drop your hips side to side. Not too hard, I hope. If you have any problem, any question at all, please feel free to comment and ask me any question about your practice, okay? Come back center. We go from here to the other side. So now you are going to thread the needle. Left hand go underneath your right hand's knee. Go there, look up. Get that left cheeks come down. Actually more like the left side of the skull. And your right hand, either use the hand to help you with your elbow bend. This is going to be the best support you can have in this pose if you still need it. Right, it's going to help you to kind of lift the chest, lengthening your right hip back, and breathe. 2 breaths. 1. Last breath. 2. Then inhale, unthread, turn toward the left side of the house, left side of the house, and then land your right foot down on the same straight line with your right knee and kick your left leg back and turn your body open. Draw your core in, get your hips over that right knee, and then push your weight toward your left foot. lengthening from the foot out to your left fingertips. Give yourself 2 more breaths here. 1, shoulder blades on your back. 2, and carefully you turn toward the floor. 5 those blocks. Go into a lizard pose. Left leg step to the left, body diagonal to the right. Situate yourself. So you feel like you create kind of triangle here with your foundation. And when you're ready to go, hips back, core in, chest go forward, inhale. And we send our heart downward toward the floor. So you dive deep into the earth beneath you. 3 more breaths. Go slowly, go mindfully. 1 step at a time. Last 2 breaths here. Go as low as you can. And last breath. And carefully inhale, come up and away from the floor. Once again, get your left knee to meet your right knee. Hands underneath the shoulder on blocks or not, and drop your hips side to side, please. You come back center. From here, can you find your way to a seated position with your legs apart? Take your time. Learn to move your blocks, your props around, right? But close enough that you can grab it. So when your legs is apart, sit down. Now go on either side your inner thighs and rotate your inner thighs in, back, and out, especially really close your sitting bone. You know why you would love to do this? It's really help you to broaden your foundation, make your lower back feels a little bit more like it had room, and you need that. And then engage your core, spine nice and lengthening up toward the sky. Spread your toes slightly so your legs muscles are engaged. And from here, you're gonna go forward and toward the floor, okay? Now, when you do that, make sure that your legs are not also rolling forward, okay? Your legs go up, your chest is go forward and down. Keep going. Relax your jaw. We want the chest to extend, okay, away from the belly. 1, 2. Can you give yourself 2 more breaths? You actually can kind of rock your bodies a little bit left and right if that you feel like you have the space to do that. And last breath. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Now keep your left leg where they are. You can kind of lean away from this tight muscle that you stretch a little bit, so it's going to feel taut, right? And then you can move your right leg carefully. Cross over the left. Left hand, you can hold your right knee. See maybe the elbow is better or not. And then your right hand go back behind you, right? Make sure you go into the position that your shoulder is able to kind of move back and open your heart, okay? And inhale, spine nice and lengthen. And exhale, your chest go right, your belly go left. 2 more breaths. 1, 2 more breaths. Spine nice and lengthen. 1, 2. Inhale and twist. Now switch leg. Right leg extend. Rotate your inner thigh in and back, and cross your left leg over right. Use the hand to hold your left knee or use the elbow. See which one gives you the best opportunity to twist without hurting yourself and you feel like you cannot move. You should have the ability to move, okay? Inhale, long spine up toward the sky. And then exhale, your chest go left, your belly go forward. You feel your shoulder blades move back. You feel your chest actually open. And neck is long. Last 2 breaths here. One. 2. Inhale and twist. Now get your left leg out, hand back behind you and shake, shake, shake. How are you feeling? I hope it helped you to feel a little bit better. Or if it's not, please, once again, those little tiny steps can mean so many things. But when you move, you actually change your body for the better. Now from here, I would love you to take yourself to the floor. If you can roll back and feel safe to do that, do so. Or if you can't, you don't feel safe like that, sit on one hip, extend your hands alongside and start to take yourself down toward the earth like this, right? And then roll onto your back. Hug your knees toward your hips. Rock side to side. There are probably a couple more poses that I want you to do so we can hit some important muscles. Now this one is the piriformis muscles. So you are going to get your right ankle above your left knee and use your hands or the strap, right? You're gonna hold the back of the thighs or even the front of the shin. It will depend on how tight your hip rotator or piriformis muscles is. When you hold it, you are going to get that left leg toward your chest while you keep your right leg square toward your chest, okay? Spread your toes slightly. Keep your shoulder blades on the earth. 3 more breaths here. Just know that the more you can get your left leg in and the more your right leg square, the more stretch you are going to feel. Exhale. 1 more breath, please. Let go of your left leg, but keep, I call this a figure 4. You can see you create a number 4 with your legs. Have your left foot down, your right leg still crossed on top of your left knee. You are going to drop this figure 4 to the left, okay? Exhale and do that. Aim your right knee toward the ceiling, lengthening that legs and the hips away from your trunk. Arms are wide open, palm facing up. You can look up toward the sky or look toward your right shoulder. And exhale, now sink your belly, your ribs, your shoulder down toward the earth. 3 more breaths, please. One. Relax your jaw. 2. 3. Then carefully bring your legs up center, look up toward the sky, switch leg, and do the other side, either with strap, either with your own hands. Just make sure that your shoulder can be grounded onto the earth. And you give yourself 3 breaths right here, nice and deep. 1. Sing your body. Feel your bone and muscles go deep, deep, deep into the earth beneath you. 2. And 3. Now keep the figure 4, let go of your right leg, drop the figure 4 to the right. When you drop it, you can slide your left foot to the left. Just feel okay to move your leg around, right? When you land that right foot down, you should be able to feel like the right foot can go into the floor nicely. And your left knee point up toward the sky. So eyes open, look up or look toward your left shoulder. And when you're ready to move, just use the breath. Exhale. And feel the gravity to help you to sink deep into the earth beneath you. 3 more breaths. 1. 2. 3. Carefully bring your legs back up center. Hug both knees toward your chest. Rock side to side. I'm going to ask you to do a core exercise here, and you are going to do a bicycle, opposite elbow to the opposite knee. And we are going to do it 10 times. Are you ready? Hand behind the back of the head, knee come toward the chest, lift your chest off from the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back toward the floor, knees come toward the chest. Drop both of them to the right, hip lengthenings away from your trunk. Left shoulder down, look left, eyes closed. 3 breaths. Exhale, sink to the earth. 1. 2. 3. Come back up center. Now have your feet hip distance down on the earth. Your knees are bent. Palm facing up, arms alongside the body. You are going to do chest lift. Okay, you stay right here. It's going to be your cobra upside down here. So your arms are wide open, your knees is bent. And you are going to lift your chest up toward the sky by itself. Everything else stay toward the earth. Get it? Exhale down. Now just make sure that your chin is lifting slightly. And we do it 6 times. Are you ready? Here we go. Chest lift up toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale, go down. 5 more. 2. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then knees come together toward your chest. Drop your knees to the left, hips go away from your trunk. Right arm extend to the right, look right, eyes closed. Exhale, sink. Last 3 breaths here. 1. 2. 3. Then you come back center, hug your knees together toward your chest. Rock side to side. We are done now, everybody. You are amazing. Thank you so much for keeping up on yourself. Now roll yourself all the way to the right. Bring yourself up to a seated position. And I would love you to grab a bolster. We're going to go back down and do Sevasana. Right. Put it across the short side edge of your mat. Blanket. Cover yourself. Right. Once again, to be safe, sit on one side, roll sideways down, extend the bottom arms long out to help yourself to come down, and you roll onto your back and have your knee over the bolster. Cover yourself with the blanket. Your hands position, you can have your palm facing up. You can rest them onto your belly. See what works. And right here, you are going to lie down in Sevasana with your eyes closed. Relax your jaw. Just take the time to really be with yourself fully. Be with your body. Be with your feeling. Be with your thoughts. And as you exhale each time, and your body sinks a little deeper, your bones and your muscles feel a little bit heavier. How can you also see yourself sink away from your thoughts and feelings? So finally, you can have space between you and the feelings and the thoughts. Exhale. Sink a little deeper. I just want you to get into the point that you realize you are not your thoughts and your feelings. So finally, you can detach yourself from them. So they don't have to run your life ever again. See yourself, make room for those thoughts and feelings. Imagine them like clouds passing by. They come and they go. And you're still right there in the center. and you are not being infected by them. You are here and they are there. Come back to your breath each time you realize that you drift away from this moment. Next inhalation, can you take a deep breath in? Exhale through your mouth. Sink deeper. One more like that. Deep breath in. Body expand. Exhale, let it go. And your body sinks deep. And you start to wiggling your toes and your fingers. Move your wrists and ankles. Turn your head side to side. And then slowly you draw your knees back toward your chest. Hug yourself. Rock side to side gently. When you're ready, roll all the way onto the right. Lift your head and wrap that right arm supporting your head. Left hand in front of you. Put yourself off from the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe grab the bolster. Or twist yourself and sit on it. And you cross your legs. Have your knees down. Sit a little bit more toward the front of the bolster. Bring your palm together and your thumb go to your heart. Heart lift. Chest open, eyes closed. You're centering one last time into this moment, into this new year, into this commitment to show up for yourself. Show up when the day is hard. Show up when your mind is busy. Show up when your feeling is frustrated. Remember, you detach from your thoughts and your feelings and take the action to love yourself, to bring joy and happiness into your life, one small step at a time. Bow yourself deeply down into your heart, and I also bow to you. Thank you so much once again, everybody, for spending this quality time with me and with yourself. I am honored. Namaste.